how have you guys built this machine? I know that's a little long to cover in our interview, but what is the secret sauce? And because 5min is not a big brand name, and the destination itself is of modest size, but the syndicated impact is massive. How did you do that?
So first of all, 5min is still, and I agree with you that we need to get bigger, but we have 4.5 million uniques only on 5min.com, and we're the biggest how-to lifestyle video destination on the web. We just think it's not enough. It's not interesting enough. We're Google AdSense for video content, meaning that we've built the video seed engine and the technology that allows every publisher, big or small, regardless of how much inventory and how much articles the publisher have, to ingest the right video within the right page, only by putting a very simple code in the back end of the system once. And even if you have a million articles, we work with answers.com, 30-something million uniques, a huge site. They have a video on each page, because what 5min actually does, and that's why I compare it to Google AdSense, we read the page, we understand what the article is all about. We go back to our library that has the best metadata behind the videos, and it's a managed premium library that we take care of. And then we just choose the right video that fits the page and ingest the video within the page. And it's a very scalable technology that allows us to go to every publisher and integrate with the publisher with less than an hour. And it's a no-cost structure to the publisher, because the publisher basically enjoys great content in his or her site, and they get a piece of the revenue. We don't care about viral videos. We don't care about super funny videos. We think all of this kind of marketplace has a very short shelf life, and that these videos are they have a very nice peak and then they disappear and are being forgotten. We love evergreen content, and we think that this is what publishers, content creators needs to produce more and more, because evergreen content is here to stay. And the amount of people that are interested in traveling to Paris, for example, doesn't really change. The people are changing, but the volume doesn't change. So if you produce a good video about Paris, the video can live and make money for 7 to 10 years at least. If you're producing a recipe, if you're producing a health video, if you're producing a technology tutorial about Google Wave, for example. The question is being asked frequently, and we know exactly how many people are interested in which topic. And I think it's a much better content strategy than any viral machines, because viral is a drug. You need to excite your audience again and again and again, and it's a very exhausting business from the content production side.
How does stuff get surfaced?
I think that eventually the Q&A space, which is, by the way, I think it's one of the biggest spaces on the web, and it's not being recognized. But if you look at about.com, answers.com, all of the abouts of the world, and all of the vertical sites out there, I would say it represents a huge portion of the traffic on the web. 95% of the web is still textual. We started doing biographies because we basically saw that there's a huge demand from the consumer side to biographies, and people are seeing Stalin, Churchill, like it's very high trafficked, but there's no videos there. And then we said actively, let's go and search for biographies, and we called the biography producers and we said, do you know that your videos that are being offline or hidden in some destination can have this great volume, because the demand is there, it's just not on your sites. The way I look at 5min in 3 or 5 years from now, I want that every new publisher would know that they can get their ads from Google and they can get their video content from 5min, and now they need to build their own platform, but they don't need to care about videos. Because if we expect every publisher to produce videos, there would be no economics in this industry. And if we expect video producers to pay to get $30 or $50 from these content farm companies and make a business out of that, then we would commoditize the production value. So I think that we're standing in the middle, and we're trying not to commoditize the production value, but at the same time create an ROI for premium production. And this is our mission, basically.